25. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
With it. Screen by Leonard. Harden has a wide open look. Gets to the corner and buries it. Harden's got the first points up on the board here for the Clippers. Inside. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Zubac. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And here's Jokic. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Here's Powell. Pass to Zubac. Here's Harden. And here's Leonard. Guarded by Porter. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Can they get it? Powell pulls it in.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Denver passing it around. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Harden outside. Pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 7. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 7. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Harden. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, pick your poison with James Harden. Either way, he's going to find a way to make you pay.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. On the wing, Murray. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Powell. He has yet to score. Here's Jokic. Misses off the left iron. On offense, here are the Clippers. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Powell. Right side, Jones. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac. Tries again. And another shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Zubac's like a flesh wall out there, blocking out rebounders and coming down with it himself.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Zubac. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
The Nuggets trailed by 12. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now Harden. 7 points in the game. Right side, Leonard. Right 6 to shoot. Over Porter. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here is Harden following the basket by Jokic. It's Powell on the wing. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Is rising up off the ground.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night. Greg Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And that one's good. Leonard.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Westbrook with it. Zubac defending. 20 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Harden. Over Murray. Harden, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 14. And here's Jokic. Here's Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Powell. No scoring in this one. A fader. That misses off the backboard.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And he recovers it. It's Jokic, top of the key. Shoots a fader. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 6 points.
And Jokic is a very efficient mid-range shooter. He'll take advantage of you there.
Pass to Harden. Back to Zubac. And stolen by Murray. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Pass to Jokic. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Harden. Rebound by the Nuggets. Down low. Here's Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 5 points in the game.
Aaron Gordon has such tremendous physical gifts, and right there shows you he's got size and strength to get by you.
Here's Leonard. And Westbrook pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 7. 1:49 left in the first. And the shot goes in.
Well, Westbrook is at his best when he's attacking the defense, and in a 48-minute game, he'll do it for about 48 minutes.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Pulls from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. Leonard's got 9.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Defended by Jones. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The rebound by Harden. Los Angeles leading by 7. It's Powell on the wing. Now here's Leonard. Harden surveying the D. Second chance shot. He doesn't hit that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Murray. Jokic inside. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Zubac's in the post. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Westbrook. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So if you get a steal and you can get out in transition, they seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. Hits the three-point bomb. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And when Westbrook comes into a game, he really provides a jolt of energy. He's really embraced that role, and it's infectious for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Back to Dunn. Now, Leonard. Shoots it up. And again, the Clippers good for two.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Brown. Here's Pickett. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Done with it. Offside Jones. It's slammed in by Jones.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Los Angeles making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 7. Here's Pickett. And it's blocked. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Denver now. Inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now done. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Watson slams it in.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. Trusted him with the pass that time.
Eubanks. And stolen by Watson. Here's Brown. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Leonard, no luck. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Here's Brown. Defended by Batum. Here's Brown. Watson the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Brown's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's Denver now. 7-point differential. Outside Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
When you're as explosive as Russell Westbrook is, it's very tough for the defense to react to what's coming at him.
Wow, what, does he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Dunn. Still scoreless. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Leonard. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Pickett. Now Jokic shoots over Leonard.
You know, the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Why Leonard getting all of that one.
And Westbrook is right there. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. It's deflected. Here's Pickett. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Pickett's got his second bucket.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Beauchamp. Shot clock at 6. Batum for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Crafty move. Driving inside. Hits it out to Gordon. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. To end the cold streak. Batum with the 3. Drills it from outside. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer, turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8. Out to the wing. Down low. Fade away. Second chance effort. Nice move. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Outside Bogdanovich. Over Westbrook. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Clippers lead by 2. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Another shot. Nice hit again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Harden. Outside for Batum. From 18 feet away. Denver grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Murray. From 13 feet, it goes down. Murray's got his first basket of the night.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Harden outside to the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Clippers substitution. Derek Jones Jr. Kawhi Leonard.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way. Bring in the right kind of people. And you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And he drives in. Lock at 6. Kicks it out to Gordon. All 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Harden left side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Leonard. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Back to Harden. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
Murray with it. 5 points in the game. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Denver in the lead. Pass to Jokic. Shoots the 3. There's Jokic with range.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Leonard with the ball. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
First team foul.
Right side, Gordon. Porter with it. Jones covering. Gordon with no one around. Had the space there, but it's offline. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And stolen by Murray. On up the court. And it's Murray with the jam.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets lead by 4. And it's Jokic in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Harden bounce pass. Eubanks. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Jokic draws the double. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Here's Leonard. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
Harden. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And that one's good by Porter.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden outside. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Zubac has got 5.
You know, Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Cranes the three-pointer. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
And here's Jones. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Nuggets on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one's good. Leonard.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. With the crossover. And here is Powell. From outside, off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Zubac.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. To the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 15.
Well, Jokic, you can rely on him to get you some points in that range.
Inside. Back to Harden. This one for three. It's hauled in by Jokic.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Gordon inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Jones. He lobs it up. Kicks it out to Leonard. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, that's just sweet passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Clippers trail by 10. It's Powell on the wing. Drops in the tray. Powell's got 6.
And Powell being aggressive here. Chalk up another bucket.
Here's Pickett. He has 5. Westbrook with it. Jones covering. Westbrook can't get it to go. Now Harden. He's got 11. From the wing. That shot missing.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste 2.
Pass to Leonard. With some arc, and it's blocked by Gordon. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Harden right side. Blocked again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Denver leading by 9. Here's Pickett. And the layup is good. He's got 7.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Westbrook. Fights in the screen. Free throw line jump shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver. Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Now Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Done. And he can't stop the run as he misses. On the wing, Porter. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Porter's got 8 points.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Foul for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
1:39 left in the third quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Powell. Jacks up a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now Watson, defended by Jones. Back to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you want more and more of this from Aaron Gordon. When he plays with an edge, it gets dangerous.
Leonard looking over the floor. Leonard draws the double. Jones, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got his third bucket of the night.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to get.
Back to Westbrook. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And the dunk by Powell.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
Pass to Pickett. Back to Gordon. Wants to get it to Watson and does. And he gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so it's Denver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Clippers trail by 18. Dunn right side. Left side Leonard. Feet away and he knocks it down. Leonard's got 24.
Perfecting that shot early on in his career. Kawhi loves to get to that one.
Down low. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Batum. Porter, no luck. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Done with it. From the high post. Again, Los Angeles. The Nuggets leading by 14. Steps back. Pass to Brown. Here's Pickett. Dunn covering. Here's Brown. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Dunn.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now Eubanks. Leonard on the wing. Back to Eubanks. Pass to Leonard. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Watson with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Back to Watson. Outside Gordon. With the teardrop. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Brown. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Substitution for your next.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard down the lane. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And they pick up 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Dunn. Following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Batum. Back to Dunn. Takes the 3. Murray with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 13. And stolen by Dunn. Eubanks. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Murray, no good. And here are the Clippers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Now here's Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Zubac's defending. Too much. Jokic down low.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Harden left side. Looking to end his cold spell. Count that one.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Jokic on top. Pass to Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Bucket is good.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
Murray right side. Lets it go from deep. Jokic, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Leonard with the ball. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Substitution.
Denver on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From deep, Harden. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Nuggets lead by 10. And here is Murray. Outside Porter. deep. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Harden outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Harden's got 11 in the second half. Murray outside. And stolen by Dunn. And the basket by Harden. And it's now 22 points for James Harden.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Outside Porter. Back to Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 21.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Harden. Zubac trying to break loose. Harden can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Porter, no luck. Clippers trail by 8. To the middle. And the basket by Jones.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Fires from 18. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Dunn. Now, here is Harden. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Gordon. Now Murray. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden outside. And it's done in the corner. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Dunn. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Here's Brown. Dunn covering. Here's Brown. And here's Porter. He's covered by Leonard. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
On defense, the Clippers. Jokic with it. High, arcing shot.
Such a strong defender. Zubac always can be counted on at clogging up the lane.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Offensive rebound. Back to Harden.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. And another 3 for the Clippers.
So many times times in his career, Harden has stepped up in these big moments.
Murray surveying the D. Porter in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. .29 left to play in the final quarter. The outside leaner tries again, and Jokic lays it up and in. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
Oh, we've seen this before. Jokic coming through in a big moment.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Jones for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Murray with it. Jones covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And here's Los Angeles to the inside. And Jones with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Gordon.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And here is Los Angeles now. From deep, Harden. That one, no good. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. Probably a little close.